Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you're having a beautiful day. I am here jumping on to teach you guys a little bit about brows today and all the many products that we have for you to use on your brows. So the first thing that you need to know about brows is you guys can see on me, I have one brow done and I have one brow not done. So I'm actually going to show you guys how to fill in your brows using some of our products. So when I first started with Synergence, I really didn't fill in my brows or anything like that. And I think a lot of it was because I didn't know how. And the other was I did get my eyebrows microbladed and still needed to fill them in. So now I'm to a point where I always fill in my brows and I actually feel naked if I don't have them done. So the first step that you guys need to know as far as shaping goes is like where do you put your, how far do you come in, like where do you put your arch and how far down does your tail come in. Okay, so what you want to do is take like a pencil or something like that, because even if you have a pencil you can actually make marks that help you and you can kind of play connect the dots. So what you do is you take it and you kind of go through the corner of your eye and on your nose, okay? And that will mark where, how far in you want to come in, okay? Now, as far as figuring out your arch goes, you want to take that and you're going to go through your pupil, and that's where your arch will be, okay? And then as far as your tail goes, how far down does it go? You take it from the corner of your nose, corner of your eye, and your tail should come down to there, okay? Now, we have a lot of products that can be used for your brows. We have some even lip sense colors that you can use. You can use nude, praline rose, hazelnut, blackberry. Those are some really good ones for your brows. Some people really like to use our mascaras in your brows. Now we have waterproof or non-waterproof, okay? And it simply is just as much as just taking it out and brushing it through. And that will help fill in your brows just a little bit. We also have a product specifically made for your brows. It's called Brow Sense. Comes in a variety of colors according to your hair color. Has a spoolie on it so you can kind of brush your brows real quick. And then it has a liner brush, kind of like an eyeliner, that you kind of brush it in. We also have some iSense eyeliner pencils that work awesome for doing your brows as well. We have black, brown, black. We now have a brown that work really well. And they glide on super smooth. And then we also have Shadow Sense, which is really great for your brows. Now, as far as Shadow Sense colors go, I personally, that's what I use. I love the Shadow Sense. I use Smoked Topaz on my eyebrows, just depending on what my color is. Sometimes I go darker, so sometimes I'll use a mix of two different colors. But Smoked Topaz, Mocha Java is a really good one for like light brunettes, blondes. We have the Garnet, which kind of is a brown that has a little bit more of a red hue to it. So it's really good for gingers or even somebody with auburn hair. We have Onyx, which is a dark black one. So if you have really jet black hair, I actually would use this. I kind of would, depending on if my hair is really dark, I'll mix it with two. And then even Rustic Brown is a really good one. But they're smudge proof, they're budge proof, and I absolutely love them. They're just easy to apply. So I'm gonna actually show you. I just pull out the wand and then I use an angled brow brush, okay? So exactly like what I showed you guys with your shape, just kind of remember that. And then what I do is, got my handy dandy mirror right here. I follow the line right above my natural brow, okay? And I go out to the arch and then I bring it down and follow the tail down, okay? Now you can see I'm not going all the way over because I don't want a ton of product there when I'm doing it, okay? So now we're gonna do that with the bottom part, and I'm just gonna drag it. I'm gonna same thing, follow the natural line, go to the arch, and then drag it down on the tail. Okay, and then I just kind of fill in the inner. You can kind of see that I get my lines down first and then I come back in and fill in. Now, I will fill in all of this, and when I have a little bit of product still on my brush, then I kind of start working over here more, okay? Kind of dragging it. And what happens is if I feel like I'm filling this in and I feel like I need to let it dry a little bit, then I'll go over and work on this brow and then come back in and add another layer here, okay? Now, I'll wipe off some more, kind of fill in a little bit, and then come back in and start doing brush-like strokes. You want to make them look like hair-like. So just kind of do little strokes back and forth. And the biggest thing is when you guys are doing your brows, just remember they are just sisters. They are not twins, so they don't have to be identical. I mean, obviously, if you can get them close, that's the key thing. But yeah, don't have to be identical. I think the biggest thing is like for me, this brow hardly ever works. This brow does. So yeah, I just try to get them as close as I can. But that's a quick tutorial on how to do your brows. I'm going to kind of edit this one a little bit and fix it. But if you guys have any questions, let us know. Talk with you soon. Have a beautiful day.